Today I'm talking about dermal fillers and what they use to enhance the skin. They can be used pretty much all over the body, but most of them are FDA approved for the facial areas. We started out years ago with collagen, injecting them in the nasolabial fold area, but soon to find out that that wasn't really the issue of why someone all of a sudden noticed their nasolabial folds or the smile lines. So we know that we have dropping or sinking of the skin on the cheeks, and therefore it pushes against this kind of stop sign we have here, which is the nasolabial fold, and it creates the smile. When this area of skin on the cheeks falls against it, we notice it more. So it's not that it's never been there, it has been. If you look at babies, they have the same fold. So what do we do about the situation of seeing an accentuated nasolabial fold? Well, one, if we pull the cheek back in this region and we do more volume filling, we can almost efface or take the laxity of the skin away from the fold. So that's one thing that we do to accomplish that. There are a lot of fillers that I'm showing here on the table. I do a lot of clinical research, and I have researched pretty much all of these products here. There are 3 major companies in the US that develop the fillers. This is Allergan's Juvederm line. This is Galderma's Restylane line, and then we have Merz, who makes Belotero and Radiesse. So going through the different, why there's so many different brands is because we use them at different levels or planes of the skin, and we use some deeper, some that are more superficial, and therefore they're different textures, if you will, to also use in layering if we need to. So there's one missing here, which is Voluma, which is the deepest dermal filler, and pretty much we inject it closer to the bone or down in the subcutaneous area, and that's where we get the plumping or the lift of the facial skin, particularly when we're enhancing the cheeks or what we call the submalar area or below the cheeks. So there's certain products that we would use in the lips versus certain products we would use in the tear trough area. So that's why we have so many different products. So when you name a product by brand, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're only getting this, because there's several ones in the brand. Looking at the Galderma brands, they have Restylane with lidocaine. We use that a lot because then you don't feel it. We can anesthetize the skin with topical lidocaine. We can anesthetize it just with ice. But this actually has the lidocaine incorporated into the product, such as these 2 products do as well. Restylane was one of the first fillers out on the market, and therefore there are a lot of probably more brands. As you can see, there's 5 different brands of Restylane here. The lift in their line is equivalent to the Voluma in the Juvederm line. Then we have, and all of these are hyaluronic acid preparations. And then in the company Merz, there is a hyaluronic acid preparation, but they also have a calcium hydroxyapatite preparation. This also stimulates collagen. So that's what makes this different from the rest of these products. These are just plumping and lifting. This is actually lifting, but also stimulating your own collagen. So I tell people it's an analogy like if I went to a gardening store and bought seeds versus I bought the geranium plant. The geranium plant's already grown. I don't have a lot to do but to put it in the ground, whereas seeds, they tend to grow. So this is the type of filler that stimulates, that over time you're actually going to see it improve, whereas these are put in like filler to occupy space, and therefore there are enzymes in our skin that actually eat it away over time, just like our natural skin's hyaluronic acid. So when starting out, I think people should try the hyaluronic acid products first, because if anything goes wrong, or you don't even like the enhancement that you got or you received from a physician, then these can be dissolved. They can be dissolved instantaneously. Like if I see patients who come into my office who had a bad filler job, before I even start, I erase what all that was put in, and literally in 10 minutes you can see it go down. So these are great products to start with if you're entering the filler market. This product here, very difficult to remove. So this should be used only in the hands of experienced injectors, particularly dermatologists, plastic surgeons. We tend to use maybe this product a little bit more because we're more experts with injecting that product. You cannot dissolve this product, so you really need to know what you're doing. This product in particular, some of these hyaluronic acid products, if they're injected too superficially, can almost leave a bluish gray tint to the skin depending on your skin color. So this one is one of my favorites because regardless of your skin color, you're not going to see that cast of a blue-gray discoloration under the skin, regardless how superficial you inject it. And this is one of my favorite ones when you have etched in lines that we can almost kind of erase the lines on the surface of the skin. So pretty much all of these are going to give us a little bit of volume. This is going to address the etched in lines, and Radiesse is going to address giving you more volume or stimulating your collagen over time.